Greetings and welcome to my channel. This is Sorcerer Tal. You can also find me on Facebook in the Sorcerer's Guild. Today we are going to be doing the reveal for the Gourd Golem. Okay, so as you recall in this series a few months ago, I actually put some faces on a few of the gourds here in the gourds that I've been growing, which are the product of the seeds from the previous project of Someone's a Bin laughing at the dough, if you remember that. And from those seeds we grew these gourds here, and then we put a face on two of them, which I then played a spirit into. So today we are going to be removing the mask and seeing how this went, and giving at least this one here a name. Okay, so to begin this process, I will be blowing some smoke onto the gourd. And I won't say his actual name until we cut the cord. Symbolically birthing him from his mother plant. And we're going to blow smoke on him 3 times. And then we will play to once again awaken the spirit that I played into the gourd at the beginning of this process. We'll start out slow.
Whole song, let's go. Yes!
As I'm playing this part of the song, I am thinking about the gourd's lineage, growing from the mutant Someone's a Bin through the seeds and the other sigils that have been attached to the servitor minion sigil from my altar that was drawn on this mask when it was first placed on, and I'm bringing all that together into the music. Now imagine him coming to the door that we brought about in the Someone's a Bin laughing at the dough. Someone's a bin laughing at the dough. And we drew that door on the candles, and through that door, through that opening, that portal, we are now drawing this gourd, drawing the spirit of this gourd forth, drawing it forward, and now the music picks up.
Let's go! Let's go! Just a little bit more. I need long enough for a TikTok video. All right, Frozen, you're good. You're good.
Now I played footsteps through the door. leaps. Higher. And the final bound brings it through the door and into our world. And with that, I cut the cord and reveal our gourd. And still I do not speak the name. I bring the blade across the back. Cutting away the strings. Which is surprisingly strong after all this time. Actually, gourd is turned orange in the back already, which is the color we were hoping for. I'm hoping that these will look quite a bit like pumpkins. Now, this won't be the final stage before Gordon is completely done. This is simply the revealing of the face. See how well that went. We're almost there now. We're going to take this cord cutting to the front of the mask.
I climbed up on the dozer with my mechanic's pride. Said, you can keep it running, friend, while I poke around inside. Shake hands with danger, meet a guy you ought to know. I used to laugh at safety, now they call me Three-Finger Joe.
Okay. Cody, no. Stop. Okay, so we're almost there now. One last cord to go. Looks like the mask is actually quite stuck to the gourd. But we're going to get that smoke ready. I was kind of counting on that at this point. It's a good sign. We'll put this down for a moment. We're gonna blow on smoke onto the mask 2 more times before we actually reveal the face. And now, remove the mask and reveal the face of Gordon. If you'll forgive the punny of a name, we've been doing a lot of play on words with this. Looks like we do have quite a face here. That may actually sink in a bit over time as the gourd dries some. But we do have at least a semblance of a face. We may try a little earlier into the process, because we will be doing this again in the following harvest season. But we do have one other gourd to look at as well. I mean, actually, really, that turned out pretty well, really. It's definitely a face. This is the face of Gordon. Okay, so there will be future videos on this as we shape Gordon into his final form. But more on that in the future. Let's go ahead and put Gordon here. Now I'm going to pick you up. Well, actually, I can probably just... And then we've also got the one with my personal sigil on there, which we'll see what we're going to do with that. I'm sure we'll have some future videos on that as well. And then we have the gourd with the S1 on there. We're going to be using the seeds from this to try and grow a plant, which we will then carve an Essus on that gourd. An Essus or LS1 from previous videos. So that's where that will be going. Gordon for now will be drying out, but we will be bringing the seeds out of him to progenate future generations. As well as some of these other ones are just for good looking ones. Okay, but that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you once again for joining us. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take the opportunity to do so now. Until next time, bright blessings and an interesting fate. This has been Sorcerer Tal.